Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a simple lidded box, so you can see I've got a coloured base and then a lid on it, and all of the detailing is going on around here. And actually, I have sized the box to fit my die cut pieces. These are from the Birthday Jubilee bundle. So it's a stamp set, which is really rather charming, and a bundle called Jubilee Jubilee Beauty Dies. And there's two different sort of panelling effects, and I've used one of them on here. And so yeah, I sized my box. Now, once I had made it and put it together, and despite the fact I've got a very pretty bow there, I felt there was a bit too much blank space here that I wasn't over keen on, so I'm going to make a very slightly different version of it, but I will explain it as I come. Measures 5 inches by 4 inches by 2 inches, which is 12.5 by 10 by 5 centimetres. Okay, so for the base of your box, you need a piece of cardstock that's 9 by 8 inches, 22.5 by 20 centimetres. Okay, so that's the base of the box, and you're going to score it at 2 inches on all 4 sides. If you wanted to make a box exactly the same as my prototype here, my original, you need a lid piece the same size, okay, and you're going to score it exactly the same way. I'm going to make one that's got a shallower lid, so it's going to come to there, so I've got a contrast of colours. So therefore this piece of cardstock is 6 by 7 inches, 17.5 by 15 centimetres, and I'm going to score this. I'm going to move it out a teeny tiny little bit there and score it, whoopsie, at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So I am, like I say, I'm just moving it out very slightly, and that's just so that the lid will fit beautifully over the top. So that's 1 inch, 2.5 centimetres at all 4 sides. So let's get the box built, and then, or rather the box base built, and then I can do some die cutting. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to build it all and then die cut after. What caught my attention in the catalogue was the stamp set at first, and it was particularly this bit here, celebrating you is the best. That's what caught my eye, and then as I looked a little bit more, I thought, oh, I quite like that. Oh, look at the dies, they're rather lovely. So I thought I'd go for it, and I thought it would be very nice on top of the box, so that's what I'm doing. This is Seaside Spray. I'm using in colours today. This one's Seaside Spray. This one's Blueberry Bushel. And as you can see, all I'm doing is I'm cutting down the straight rectangular parts and wedging the squares. Just gives you a nicer close. I find doing this repetitive cutting quite therapeutic, actually. I tend not to think too hard when I'm doing it, which is no bad thing. Okay, so I'm going to put some tear and tape on here. Adhesive of choice, it's up to you. This is my favourite. Love it. Love it that you seem to get miles of it. It lasts forever, this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to build up the box, so just bring the sides round. Okay, and then the lid exactly the same. I think I'm going to prefer it having a slightly shallower top. There's nothing wrong with the original. It just, yeah, it just feels like there's a bit too much blank space on around the sides. But we can do a comparison after I've made this one. So exactly the same method. Just bring your sides around, close them up. And that lid is going to fit on there. Nice and snug. Yeah, I'm already preferring it. Okay, let's do some die cutting. So I'm going to sweep everything out of the way so I can get my die cutting machine. I'm literally sweeping everything. Let me bring these dies out. So we've got some filigree details here. That one will die cut this flower in the centre. And this one is going to die cut there, but the first thing I want to do is die cut my panels, and I used this one last time, you can see, because I've left bits of pink behind. So I'm going to use a different one, and I'm going to come in with the same contrasting blue. So I've got magnetic platform, clear plate. I'm actually going to put it this way up, off at an angle very slightly. My card over the top, and I know I need a shim, so let's get some more blueberry bushel. Because it's quite detailed, without the shim it doesn't want to do any cutting at all. It's just like, no, no thank you. So before I lift it off, oh, it's already lifted off. That appears to be okay. Oh, it's not cut everything through. Roll on Stampin' Up's brand new die cutting machine. I can't wait. I'm going to have a bash at it this way round and see what it does. That felt like more hard work. No, that's not gone through either. Oh. Let me just do the other one because I know that works. Right. Round 3. Okay, we'll get there. Maybe it's the cardstock it doesn't like. I don't know. Shall I bring it back through again? Yes. Okay. Oop. Right. Find another bit of blue. That's just about going to fit. Brilliant. That's gone through. Brilliant. Perfect. Happy, happy me. Okay, I'm just going to keep that off to one side because do you know what would have been wise or sensible? A bit of white cardstock this one will do. Stamping first. Stamping that bit might have been a good idea. Oh well. I forgot. Let's do it now. So, again, blueberry bushel. And I'm going to bleed this out in a second. I'm going to pop that on there. Grab my Winkle stir. Oh, throw it around a bit. And hopefully you should see that lovely blue ink smushing around. So I'm just going to do a couple of the flowers. I don't want to do all of it. so pretty and very shimmery. Lovely. Okay. So let's die cut that as well. Oh, I've got all sorts all over my desk, including little bits of blue. So again, magnetic platform, clear plate, cardstock, die. Gurgly tummy. That didn't feel at all like it had cut through. Curious. And then I'm going to go with this one this time, Celebrating You is the Best, because that is the one that caught my eye originally. And I've not stamped with it yet, so let's do that. I can take the back off. And because it's red rubber, I need to look through it to make sure it's all lined up. I think it is. Let's just chop this off. Wonder what this would be like with a circle punch. I might do that. I was going to cut it and line it up. Oh, I do like to craft on the fly. 1.5, is that going to be too small? Yep, so I need a 2-inch. That might be too big. No, that's just nice. Who knew? I did not know when I started filming this project that was going to happen. Right, let's pick all these bits out now. I'm hoping that I can flick the majority out. Most of them are coming out. Oh, that die brush makes it easy. Wow. This is the one that goes on the Take Your Pick tool. You can see it's sat on the end of it. Brilliant. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's most of them done. I'm not going to... Well, maybe I will. Poke through the rest. It won't take long. Isn't it a pretty stamp? A pretty die shape, though. I love it. I was never into die cutting. Before I joined Stampin' Up, I had never picked up a rubber stamp in my life, and I certainly didn't own any kind of die cutting machine. I was literally a paper punch girl. Paper and punches. I didn't stamp, I didn't use sentiments, greetings, nothing like that. I have the collector gene, but no, I just didn't have space to store anything, so I didn't do it. I just had punches. And I can remember when I joined, I thought, oh, I ought to put a stamp set in my starter kit. So I did. And punches, and a trimmer, and a scoring board, because I'd had a green one that was plastic and everything bent, and I wasn't happy with it. There we go. So when I kind of started to progress down the die cut route, it was quite eye-opening that just what you could do with dies. I remember Sizzix had a bright red one that you didn't roll, you cranked an arm down and then you moved it along a little bit and cranked it down again and moved it along a bit. I remember them having that. I remember it's being demonstrated on shopping telly. I'm just putting mini dimensionals, mini glue dots into gaps. Yeah, I can remember seeing that on TV and just thinking, well, I don't need one of those. I've got paper punches, that's all I need. But yeah, once you know, the intricacy of some of our dies is magnificent. Okay, so this is coming on the lid, and I'm just putting it so I've got an equal border pretty much all the way round. And I've done it the wrong way round. I meant to have that bit on the oh well, it doesn't matter. Can I peel that up? Do we think I can? Or maybe I can. Let's turn it round so the scalloped edges are at the edge. It's that kind of day, isn't it? How long's this video been going? Oh, it's only 15 minutes. Oh, that's okay. I had visions of it being 30 minutes. Right. There we go. Next bit, I'm going to pop that on. I want to get my ribbon on. So I've got the Seaside Spray scallop linen ribbon. And I need it to come off the side because that's where I'm going to tie the bow. And then I can start positioning everything else. So I'm going to get my dimensionals out. Probably under, I swept everything so they could, oh they're there. I was going to say they could be anywhere now. And then 3 my dimensionals on this one. Celebrating you is the best. It really is. It really is. And that, finally, is today's project. And what do you think? I'm going to die now after filming this. Do you think it's better with the 2-tone sides? I'm now not sure, but I like them both. I like them both very much. I hope you do too. And maybe you'll do a little bit of experimenting and you'll make something like this as well. Who knows? Thank you ever so much for joining me. Bye.